First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. 54. Come on. Show it up. Speed dribble.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. You can't block.
Second and 11. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a third and 11.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the blood. Motion, blood. Mike's 59.
Fair.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of. They got his man. Complete. 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Robinson, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 20.
Come on. Here we go.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Right over there. Yeah.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, 5.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. There he goes, right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Let's go.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Watch the side.
2nd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Hard. Watch twins. Watch twins. Watch out. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Kareem Jackson on the cover.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Rabbit.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
6. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
You ain't got nothing.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Whip. Watch the whip. You gonna take. You got take.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Set 70, Indy.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Hey, let's go. Check, 59. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Value three.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yes, sir. Shell. Bravo.
Out of the gun. Gone. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, 76.
On first down, gone. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Nice 20. 58 to Mike.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jared Goff with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Hey, Delta. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yep. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Any weapon.
Here we go. Check nickel.
Hey, Haywood. Yes.
Mike 54.
Big grip.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the catch made by Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Johnson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Check cross. Mike 54.
2nd and 4. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Look at me. Zip up, get it.
Now back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Oh, what a move. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney merciless, racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Tell you won. Motion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. This is caught by Williams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Cut. Like 20.
Let's go. Hold the look. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Watch the run.
Here's Goff. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Throwing again is gone. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. To throw is gone. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. McCaffrey
with a first down and more. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Bears push further out in front. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. That was close to a big play, just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Alpha. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We go, 76, 76.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep for... He's got a man. Complete. 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. 17
yards and a Giant first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Go!
First down.
He'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Hauschka with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Now Goff on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Tight down. There you go.
Hey, wahoo.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Back to throw. Goff. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that's fielded in the end zone.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
The Bears in good field position to start out, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Tell you what.
From the 50, it's gone. And caught by Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
That's it, baby. We're going to play.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Ginn has it complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Complete to Ted Ginn.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. First target, first catch, and a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is first and 10. Back to throw here. Well, this is caught by Gale. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Hey! Hustle, hustle!
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Slam, slam.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
After the sack, here's second and 11.
Mike, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Yep.
Check the call, check the call.
Get it.
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago! Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Giants 13.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Gets around him, and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Shrimp that ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
Go. Shit, shit. Shit. '53's the mic. 53.
Second and 1. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
53.
Hey, Echo.
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Zipper.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Rolling to his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
56 is the mark.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
This is McCaffrey, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You got 3 down.
Ric Flair, value 3, value 3. Hey, Haywood.
Play action. It's gone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Go.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Big rip. Big rip.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by Robinson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
2nd and 3. That's Samuel, caught left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Allen Robinson, 31 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.